Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Euroman movie report. This week I'm going to talk about the Ron Howard film In the Heart of the Sea. In the Heart of the Sea takes place both in the 1820s and around 1850. And the plot reveals around the fate of an American whaling ship, the Essex. And in the beginning of the film, on a stormy night, it's almost Conan Doyle-esque. We have Ben Whishaw playing the later author of Moby Dick, arriving at Brendan Gleeson's house, and he wants to interview Brendan Gleeson's character about the events surrounding the sinking of the whaling ship, the Essex. And Brendan Gleeson's character in the beginning of the film is a bit reluctant to talk about what happened all those years ago, but eventually he opens up to Q. Yeah, Ben Whishaw of course plays Q in the Daniel Craig James Bond movies, about what happened regarding the Essex. And then we are introduced to the crew of the Essex, and we have Chris Hemsworth playing the first mate and Benjamin Walker playing Captain Pollard. And we really later in the film see the tension between these two, because Benjamin Walker's character comes from nobility, while Chris Hemsworth's character is more of a commoner. And they sail the Essex out to sea, and they run into a storm, and things go sour. And then they hear about, when they dock in South America, that there's this place where all the whales have gone to escape the humans. But there's a catch. There's this very angry, very large whale which attacks the other whaling vessels. They talk to this, I think it's a Spanish captain of a ship which went down when they are in South America. But of course they don't believe that a whale could sink a ship. But anyway, then they approach this flock at that special place where all the whales have gone, but then the beast of the seven seas arises and attacks the Essex. And the film switches back and forth between 1820s on board the Essex and later in the lifeboats, and at Brendan Gleeson's house when he's talking to Herman Melville, the guy who later writes Moby Dick. All in all, it's a good film, not great because the action is a bit slow in my opinion, but the acting is good, and Chris Hemsworth, he really proves that he can act in other films than Marvel's cinematic universe movies. And Benjamin Walker, who I last saw in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, he also shows that he can act as well. And Brendan Gleeson, in my opinion, is the best actor in the movie, and he's very versatile, and I really enjoyed his performance. And also we have Cillian Murphy playing one of the officers of the Essex. His role isn't that big, but he does an okay job too, and all in all the actors of the film, they do a okay job in my opinion. The camera works, the settings, the effects, they are okay in my opinion. The message of the film, maybe it is about humanity versus the rest of the ecosystem, I don't know, but it's like Ron Howard, he leaves this open to the viewer. So if I'm gonna rate this film, yeah, I will give it 3 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. That's it, Euroman of Euroman's Movie Report. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you liked this review / movie talk, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch any of my previous reviews / movie talks, you can click the link in the description. But I would like to wish you guys and girls a pleasant weekend, and I will return next week when the Force awakens. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye for now.